Have you relapsed? Have you had a break in your no contact? Did the narcissist hoover you and you gave in? Let's talk about it. Welcome back, guys. JT here, and I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. I hope you're doing great, and let's get into the video. But thank you so much for all your comments over the weekend. It's been, 4 days now since I hurt my back. Probably about 65% better, but I have a little cold coming on, so feeling a little rough. I haven't slept in like 4 days because the back has hurt so bad. But, you know, the narcissist and the demonic energy, they always try and hit you when you're down, try and keep you in that low place. But it's important that we stay in our power and we keep pushing and we just keep on fighting because, you know, as you grow on your spiritual journey and you become closer to God and become closer to becoming your most authentic self, you're going to get hit more with demonic energy, more with attacks, more with spiritual attacks. Because the enemy, you know, they want to take us down. As we continue to get better, it actually gets worse. But as we become stronger in our own strength and our own willpower and fortitude of being the best version of ourselves, you know, you're able to fend off that negative energy and those demonic attacks a lot easier. But when you're doing the wrong thing all the time and you're in narcissistic relationships and you're allowing, you know, the narcissist to abuse you and whatnot, you know, the devil isn't going to attack you as much. It's when you're on your healing journey and you're doing better. That's why it's so difficult to be on the healing journey. And so many people talk about this. Why is it so difficult? Because you're doing the right thing. If you're doing the right thing, you're going to get attacked more, right? You know, and the past couple of days have been pretty brutal for me, having the lower back issue. I love, you know, the gym is my peace. The gym is my salvation. Like not being able to go to the gym and just laying on the couch in pain and now getting a cold. It's like, the worst thing ever, double whammy. But, you know, in these times, this is when we have to fight and just know that better times are coming. So I just want to give you guys, you know, that advice because it's going to happen. You know, you're going to have the down times. Life is a roller coaster. But again, it's about the journey. It's not about the destination. You don't, you know, a lot of people climb the mountain to get to the top to see the beautiful view. But it's about the struggle of going up the mountain that makes the view worth it. So, yeah, let's talk about going no contact and what happens if you break that no contact, you fall back into a hoover, and what you can do to mitigate the effects. So maybe you've gone no contact for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year and a half, and then you get a hoover and you allow them to come back in. You see the love bombing and you know you made a mistake. And what do? Well, you just hop right back on the horse and you know, continue with the small progression, the small wins every day. And if you went back with the narcissist, even for a short time, a week, you know, a month, couple months, whatever it is, it's because you haven't learned the lesson yet. That's why God puts us in these relationships. And if you're healing and then you say you heal for 6 months, a year, whatever it is, and then you go back with the narcissist, you haven't learned your lesson yet. God is trying to teach you something, and you're going to keep repeating that lesson until you learn it. Because the narcissist does not change. Nothing is changing. They run by the same playbook. Nothing is ever going to change. All the narcissists, all the same. And so if you haven't learned your lesson, God will put you back, or the universe or source, whatever you believe, will put you back with that narcissist or another narcissist until you learn the self-love and until you learn how to get rid of codependency habits, until you learn about becoming your most authentic self. You know, God isn't punishing us to be in the narcissistic relationship. He's doing it to show us how to become our best self and what we need to work on. So what's going to happen is when you go back with the narcissist, it's going to get 10 times worse. It's going to get worse because they are going to punish you How dare you leave them? Regardless if they discard you or you discard them, they need to be the center of attention at all times. And then when they're not getting that attention, they believe you are doing wrong to them, even though you're leaving for your own peace. You're leaving for you to heal and to become the best version of you. Narcissist doesn't look at it like that. The narcissist looks at it as you're trying to hurt them. So now they're going to hurt you back. It always gets worse. Every single time. I went back 3 times. Every single time it gets worse. You know, they might do the love bombing a little bit harder to get you back into it, but then you better believe the devalue stage is going to be 10 times worse as well. So, you know, what you have to understand is after you break that no contact, or, you know, you unblock them and look at their social media, our brain chemistry is addicted to the dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin from the narcissist. So in the moment of going back in that love bombing stage after no contact, all those feel-good chemicals get released in our brain. And so when that happens, our brain and our body feel good. And what's going to happen is you're going to want more of that. The narcissist knows this. I do other videos on this. They know what they're doing. Now they're going to withhold from you again. They're going to start the same abuse cycle back up, and you're just going to keep repeating the pattern. And then when you leave, again, you're not getting the dopamine, serotonin, or oxytocin you got. Ooh, I feel like I need to sneeze. It's a narcissist sending me negative energy. Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to, see, I already lost my train of thought. It's just like the fruit flies. You know, the devil doesn't want me doing these videos. The devil, Satan, demonic energies, entities, they want to throw a wrench in anyone trying to talk about healing and getting away from these type of people, because they truly are evil and sadistic and the worst people in the world. I lost my train of thought, but we're just going to continue on with it. So when you go no contact with the brain chemistry, the dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin is going to get released back in your brain. You have that addictive personality type, just like someone doing heroin or any type of drug. It's going to feel good in the moment, but you know, your body knows that it's not right. Like, regardless of how good you feel, that goodness that you feel is strictly from the chemicals, because you're going to endure the abuse that come along with that good feeling. You know, it ends up not working out in your favor, and you're going to have to heal and go back through the same pattern. But what I've learned is it does get easier to let go. Like if you go back and you break no contact, or you look at social media, it's not like you lost all your healing progress. You already did the healing, and you already started doing the healing, and you've learned what it takes and what you have to do in order to have the self-love for yourself. So it's not like, you know, if you do go back, or you look at their social media, or you talk to them, it's not like you just lose everything. You know, you still have all that healing inside you. You just have to keep on cultivating. It's small progress, small wins over time. So don't feel bad, and don't get down on yourself if you do relapse on the narcissist. Because what's going to happen is, just like anything in life, you know, we're not perfect. No one is perfect. If you relapse, it's okay. You know, and you've learned the lesson. Now continue to move forward and just keep looking for small progress, small wins every day. Slow and steady wins the race. So just keep on keeping on, and you will get all that healing energy back. You will be able to clean up your mind. You will be able to become the most authentic of yourself. Even if you've gone back 3, 5, 10 times, it doesn't matter. Continue on the healing path, and don't feel shameful for what you did, because the narcissist rewires our brains. You become addicted to them. It's a chemical. You know, so it is difficult, just like getting off of any drug. It is extremely difficult, and it feels good in the moment. You know, especially if you go back and you have sex with the narcissist, you know, you're getting a ton of oxytocin, ton of dopamine from that. But then what happens afterwards? You feel bad. You feel bad about what you did. You feel shameful, because you know at a core level you shouldn't have done it, right? But we're all human. No one is perfect. So just learn from that. Learn the lesson. Otherwise, you're just going to keep repeating the same cycle over and over. I don't want that for any of you. I want you guys to all become the best versions of yourself and to heal. So comment on this. Let me know if you've gone no contact, how long you've gone no contact, if they have hoovered you back in, if you fell to the hoover, or if you're thinking about messaging the narcissist. I recommend that you don't. You do not look at their social media. You just stay no contact, stay blocked, and you will heal and continue on the right path. So I hope this video was insightful for you guys. I'm gonna go get a tissue and lay on the couch. I appreciate all of you, and every week I will be doing 1, maybe 2 videos on healing and different types of things you can do. I just did the cold therapy video. I will be doing a supplement video this week on natural anxiety relief when you're going through the healing process to help you through the healing stages. Ashwagandha is a really great supplement for anxiety, depression, PTSD, nervous system, and I'll talk about it. And I hope you guys enjoy the day. Go get a workout in if you can. I wish I could. So do it for me. Do a workout for me, guys. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Later. I can see the fire that remains.